My name is Karla Esquilin Lebron. I'm a postdoctoral researcher here on Cook campus at Rutgers, New Brunswick. I work in the laboratory of Dr. Jeff Boyd, and I study microbiology. I did my undergraduate in Puerto Rico, where I'm from, in the University of Puerto Rico at Humacao, and then I did my graduate work at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where I did my PhD also in microbiology. What are microbes? We've heard a lot about viruses and microbes in the news these days because of the COVID pandemic. Microbes are organisms we can't see with our naked eye. We need to use specialized equipment like a microscope to see them. And there's been misconceptions about microbes, sometimes thought about cooties or germs and that they all are bad for us. But microbes are found everywhere, even in our bodies. And there's really good things we obtain with microbes. The ones in our bodies help us digest our food and give us vitamins, as well as they protect us from bad microbes, being able to colonize and grow and get us sick. Microbes can also help us make one of my favorites, cheese, yogurt, kombucha, kimchi, and other fermented or products that are being made using microbes. I decided to study microbiology because I was interested in understanding what these really tiny organisms do and how do they grow, how their physiology works. First, during my undergrad, I worked with halophilic organisms, and these are microbes that love salt. And since Puerto Rico, it's an island and it's surrounded by salt water, there were regions in the island that had really high accumulation of salt, and that was a perfect environment for the microbes to grow. We studied the enzymes that these microbes had, looking at the potential to use them for pharma purposes. Then I moved to the University of Wisconsin to do my PhD, and then I study how microbes make antibiotics. And you will think, like, microbes make antibiotics? Yes. One of really important antimicrobial isolated from here, Cook campus at Rutgers, New Brunswick, was streptomycin. And if you haven't heard, New Jersey has a state microbe called Streptomyces griseus. And this is an organism that it was isolated from the soil here, and it was identified to produce an antimicrobial called streptomycin. During my PhD work, I study how microbes make antimicrobials and other biomolecules that we use in the clinics. Here in my postdoc, I'm studying how a human pathogen that kind of will be the target of an antimicrobial, how it grows and how its physiology works, how it acquires essential nutrients from the environment, and how by understanding its basic biology, we could design specific biomolecules that could go and target that pathogen. So how COVID changed my work? So during the first month of the pandemic, where we were sent home because we couldn't work in the research lab, I was working on my computer, reading and writing and analyzing data that I collected during my time here, and trying to organize myself to think about what experiments I wanted to do when I was back on lab. We started back on lab around July, and with wearing masks and keeping distance within each other when we are in the lab. We're trying to move science forward and keeping ourselves motivated and excited to understand our scientific questions and move research along. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all are safe and healthy at home. Remember to wear your mask when you go outside and when you're with people that are not the ones that live within your household. Bye.